Hi everyone, welcome back to our kitchen. It is early August and we have vegetables everywhere. And so it's time that we do some preserving. So today I'm going to show you what we've got going on. A while back we went and took all of our carrots out of our greenhouse. I've washed them up. I peeled some. I don't actually peel all of them because today I am blanching them. So I just made sure they were washed really well. If you're canning carrots, you want to make sure that you do peel them. There's always so many great tips here on YouTube for food preservation. When in doubt, I always go to the National Center for Home Food Preservation website, and they will always give you tips and tricks for what you can do with your food to safely store it long term. So what we did is we chopped up all these carrots, and I'm going to be blanching them today, and according to their website, that's going to be 2 minutes. So today I am going to be water blanching, which means I am going to actually have my carrots fully submerged in water as opposed to steaming them. I love my little steamer basket because this handle actually pops up so I can keep it above the water, and when my vegetables are done I can just pull it right out. The first thing I'm going to do is get my water boiling. So while I am waiting for that water to come up to a boil, I am getting all of my stuff ready for blanching to make it easier. My carrots are already cut up and they have been soaking in water in the fridge. I just find that this keeps them nice and crispy and keeps them from drying out. I'm using a slotted spoon so I can easily scoop these carrots right in when it's ready. And then I've got a bowl ready so I can pull my strainer out, set in the bowl quick, and bring it over to the sink. In the sink, I've got my little colander with some ice water. Our ice machine is actually being kind of slow lately, so I don't have a ton of ice. So I just made sure the water was really cold with what ice we did have. And what I will do is I'll dump the carrots in there. From here, I dump the carrots on a drying rack because it's really important you get as much water off of your produce before you freeze it, so you don't get all those kind of clumps of frozen ice in your freezer. That is never fun, especially when you have worked so hard to have this homegrown food. Water is boiling. So I'm going to wait for the carrots to come back up to boiling, and that's when I'm going to start my timer for 2 minutes since these were sliced pretty thin carrots. And this should take no longer than about a minute to get back to boiling. If it takes longer than that, then either I didn't have the water boiling enough or I added too many carrots. So I don't add too many, make it a few batches, it's just fine. Alright, I just want to show you that it's up to a rapid boil. So I am going to set a timer for 2 minutes.
Okay, 2 minutes and counting.
So the reason I am blanching these as opposed to just throwing them in the freezer as is because I want to stop that enzyme action, which just means that I want these to continue to taste good. They're going to have a good flavor still. They're also going to be this bright, beautiful orange color, and they're still going to have the texture I want from my frozen veggies. I haven't tried freezing carrots without blanching, but that is kind of the main reason that you do it. I ended up getting 3 little bags of carrots for the freezer. I know this isn't gonna last us long, but it'll be the perfect amount when I wanna add carrots to soup or stew, along with our little pack of green beans, maybe some tater tot hot dish. Now that I've got those carrots taken care of, it's time I take care of these tomatoes. We are dying to make some pizza sauce, but I don't think it's quite enough to get started with that. So what we are doing in the meantime, just to preserve these, is we are going to throw them in the freezer. Some of them are just nice and perfect, and they're gonna be really easy to core, throw in a bag in the freezer, and then some of them, not so much. These ones, I'm gonna be cutting a lot of stuff off of them before I get them in the freezer. But either way, I think this is a great way that we can save them till we have enough to be able to use them to make some pizza sauce. So if you saw the picture for today's video, you know we got something new on the homestead, a new little member of our homestead family. I'm going to tell you about him in a little bit. Oh, I said him. You probably know it's not a dairy cow. Much to my dismay, it is not a dairy cow because we just don't have enough room for a dairy cow. But hopefully one day we will, and that will be an option for us. We have lots and lots of bees. Matt's got some over here because we're going through a dearth and they just are going a little crazy. So these are some extra things they can take. Does that make sense? So I'm gonna try to stay away from them. So amongst those thousands of bees, it's not more bees. We already have 2 dogs. We have 50 plus chickens, and we only have 2 acres. So we don't have a ton of room for animals. Here he is, meet Charlie.
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Maybe the birds will sing about your
Boys, what did you want to show us?
Our fort.
will whisper the word. Maybe the sun will spread your joy to the ones who lost their hope.
Joey Green.
What did Charlie do?
You fill my head with roses. I can't help but dream away. Standing on a field with you